Hey, so I just finished reading Contingency, Hegemony, Universality by 3 authors. And it was interesting. It is left-wing, and it's actually kind of phenomenological in its presentation. So the book was poorly structured, honestly. The 3 authors did not actually converse or read each other's work before writing their own. So a lot of ground is covered more than once. And they address points before... they address points that are already brought up. And then they have to readdress the same points because they just haven't read each other's work yet. Now, hegemony is essentially what is common throughout the populace, and hegemony is necessary for class struggle and proletarian revolution. Universality seems to be what applies universally, really, what applies in all circumstances. However, there are some contingencies there. Both of these are contingent on certain phenomenological precepts that are explained in this book. Now, as for the writing of it, Judith Butler is terrible, and it's kind of funny because she's the first person you read in this book. She's the first chapter, and so reading the first chapter, I was like, this is pretty terrible. She's really not good. And I talked to my friend about it, and he was like, yeah, she's pretty terrible. Like, I didn't even mention Judith Butler. I just said, no, this book's a little hard to read right now. And he was like, Judith Butler is terrible. I was like, yeah. And then later on in the book, both Ernesto Laclau and Slavoj Žižek are like, yeah, Judith Butler is terrible. So Judith Butler is just fucking terrible. But with that said, Laclau is actually very heartfelt. He definitely means what he says. He's definitely invested in these topics. And Žižek is a delight to read, as always. So, yeah, that's about all I wanted to say about that book. Thank you for watching. Peace.